Guess what? The mail came. And it's toy time. That's right. It's Azrael from DC Multiverse and McFarlane Toys. I'm so excited and can't wait about this figure. So let's talk about him next, here in the Poindexter Lounge. What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and it is so good to have you with me in the lounge today. Now look, if this is your first time to the lounge, just know that the Poindexter Lounge is a place for nerds. It's a place where you and me and my crew and R2 over here can get together and talk about all the things that we love. Things like TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, superheroes, comic books, toys, and a mix of those things a lot of times, and so much more. And if those are things that get you going in the morning, if those are things that just, you know, rev your engine and turn you on and yeah, then hey, you're going to want to be a part of this. So go and subscribe right now. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now and that notifications bell so that you know when we put out videos, because not only do we put out videos, we do live streams. And if you don't hit that notifications bell, you may not get the notification that we're live. And we do some pretty cool live streams. We do watch parties. We also have live talk, live call-in shows where you can call and tell me what you guys totally determine where we go with those things. And so you guys tell me what you want to talk about and we talk about it live on the air. And so you can come into that and be a part of that, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, really it is. And so hey, do that today. All right, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, you know, while you're here, share this video so that other people can come and be a part of the nerddom as well. Now today we are talking about this Azrael figure. Oh my goodness, when I saw that this figure was coming out, I was super excited because I love the character of Azrael. And yeah, I'm just really excited to look it over. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So this is Azrael. This is a really cool looking figure. I am super excited about this. I think it would be really awesome to not only just get this Azrael, but it would be really cool to get a Nightfall Azrael one day. Wouldn't that be neat? I mean, we just did a review of the classic looking Batman. That would be a great variant. But you know, we can always hope. All right, so anyways, here is the box. Nice color scheme that I always talk about. I love it a lot. Let's take a look at the box. He's got 22 moving parts of articulation. It's got the old McFarlane Toys logo right up there. It's for ages 12 and over. He looks really great through the plastic window there, as you can see. He comes with his sword. It's a great red and gold scheme. And of course, back there in the back, you can see the classic comic book look. He also has the DC Multiverse logo and his name, Azrael. Over here on the side, DC Multiverse, Azrael, Batman, Curse of the White Knight is what he's from, and McFarlane Toys down there at the bottom. Over here on the other side, DC Multiverse, Azrael, McFarlane Toys right there on the bottom. Here is the back of the box where it says McFarlane Toys, Azrael, Curse of the White Knight. Each figure comes with a collectible trading card, and this is the artwork on that trading card. Look at that. Man, look at that. Isn't that great looking? And of course, if you're wondering where that's from, the source is Batman, Curse of the White Knight, #1, comics 2019. Of course, you can collect them all, and I'm a little surprised that they didn't put the other two figures, because there's two other figures from the White Knight collection. There's a Joker and there's another Batman, but they didn't put those pictures down here. Of course, we have the Wonder Woman from Wonder Woman 84. Both of those Wonder Woman, we've done reviews of both of those. The Superman, of course, we have, and we've done those reviews. We've done reviews of all of these, and of course, the Arkham Batman and Joker figures. Down here is where you can contact McFarlane Toys, and I suggest that you do that. You know, people, they have complaints, they have things that they want to talk about, they have, you know, suggestions even. I contacted McFarlane Toys just this week and told them that I would love to see a Lois Lane and Clark Kent action figure, maybe even a 2-pack, you know, but I let them know that. And so let them know. Todd McFarlane has said, look, we're not perfect. We want to get it right, and we want to do right by you guys. So hey, contact them and let them know what you think. Here is some other legal information. Here is the bottom of the box with a bunch more legal stuff, and of course it says White Knight Azrael. Well, folks, like Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch once said, it's about that time to bring forth the rhythm and the rhyme. Always getting mine, so get yours. I want to see this Azrael coming out this box. All right, didn't rhyme, but oh well. Let's do it. Always be careful when opening these McFarlane toys because you do get a trading card in here and you don't want to bend that because we've done that here on the channel. There's your card. Here's what Azrael looks like after you take him out of the box. I always like to show him in the plastic just because I like to show you what you're dealing with and trying to get him out of there because sometimes people try to force it and they end up breaking figures. You got this plastic around his waist right there. You got some plastic rubber pieces around the sword, and that's his only accessory. So around here on the back, he does have these straps, which are not, well, they're kind of plastic. They're kind of almost like a leathery plastic. We'll get into that in just a minute, I guess. But you do want to be careful when pulling those out because they do go through the plastic. Pull that one out like that. Got the sword out. So this is everything that comes with Azrael. Of course, you got the figure, you got the stand, you got the sword with the flame, and we'll take a look at that in a minute. And of course, his card right there. But let's go ahead and take a look at this sculpt and his articulation. First of all, look at this sculpt, guys. I mean, there is a lot of thought being put into this. This is not just a bunch of smooth edges that you usually get with some of these figures. I mean, they have gone out of their way to make this thing look absolutely fantastic. Everything from the face to the hood that comes over to these ornament shielding pieces to these red buttons here, you know, that hold the sash. And look at there on the sash, it's got some symbols there. It does have some sculpted in weapons here that even though they don't come off, but he's got, you know, a hanging cross. If you know the story of Azrael, we're not going to get into all of that right here, but look at the strap. I mean, he's got all these different symbolic stuff. He's got this fringe right here that is moldable plastic. Man, the different color reds, you know, you got the dark red, you got the lighter red, you got these golds, you got even this is kind of like a marble, kind of between black and red even. I mean, this is my gosh, guys, this is fantastic. Look at the gauntlets that he has here, the hands themselves. So we can get that right there up there. You can see that there's a strap around the hand even. The other side is the exact same way. Under here, I mean, he's got this sash that comes down. His boots. Look at the sculpting there in his boots. Just the folds and everything that go along with that. Dang, this is so nice. Back here, we got a little bit of the hood hanging out. We got more sculpting back here. This is a fantastic figure. Holy cow. I mean, I hope that you're getting this as I'm reviewing this. I'm starting to see all this stuff, and this is just amazing. The marbling there with the black and the red and the darks, and of course more here. Let's see, more of the sash here on the back. It's got a good butt, good strong butt. You hear me say that often. And then he's got these tails, and look at these. Okay, so these are kind of a thicker plastic as they come out, right? They will bend a little bit, but then as they come off and they attach down here, it's amazing because they almost feel like leather. I mean, they feel like leather straps. And I'm looking at it, it's a type of plastic, but man, it's got a texture of like some leather straps. And I'm wondering what exactly this is made of, because it's amazing how it goes from up here where it's attached. So that's what it looks like, folks. It looks like it might be a leathery strap kind of attached to these plastic posts. But man, that's fantastic. So I mean, look at this. They hang. They're not stiff at all. They're gonna go back and forth. So that's fantastic. Let's go ahead and take a look at his articulation. So here is his head. His head will go all the way around, so you get all of that, and you do get some movement on the hood there, so you can kind of position it in different ways. That's nice. It does go up and down. He goes down pretty well. Goes up a little bit, but of course, I mean, he's got some stuff back here kind of blocking that, so he's not going to go around too far. And he does go side to side. Of course, he has the classic butterfly hinge a variation kind of at the butterfly hinge. If you can see it up in there, it's kind of hard to see up in there because there's a lot going on with this figure. But his arm, it's not going to go around quite as well, and we'll do both arms on this one since he's got the shielding here. But you know, you're gonna get quite a bit of articulation out of it. It does go all the way out like that, and then of course he does have a bicep swivel. He's got double bending, or no, he doesn't have a double bending elbow. It's got one of these protruding elbows like that. So it's just there's a lot of plastic in this thing, trust me. And so yeah, it's got that. He's got the classic wrist action that goes into these McFarlane toys, just on a bigger scale. A lot of plastic there. This arm will go out. This arm does go all the way around because it doesn't have the hindrance right there. Of course, there you can kind of see the butterfly a little bit better. Of course, also there he does have the bicep swivel. He's got the same bending, protruding elbow like that, and the same wrist action. Now with this, he does have the same ball joint that these figures do come with, so you can turn him around there at the mid waist like so. Also, he does turn around at right above the briefs, just like that. So he does come, you know, he does do some ab crunch. I like that. A lot of movement, actually. This figure's got a lot of movement, especially for being a bigger figure. His legs go out like that. They've got the classic hinges down here, so you're going to want to be careful with these, not to go too far out and around, you know, because you can pop them off. I have, and then they're loose, and there's nothing you can do about it. No thigh swivel, but he does have a double bending knee, but it's kind of high up on the leg, and so you may not see too much extra bend out of it because of that. His foot does go all the way around. It goes up and down. It's got that classic ball joint. It's just hidden up underneath there. And of course, the toe joint. And this leg does the exact same thing. Let's take a look at his accessories. Of course, here is his sword. That's what everybody's going to want to get to. It's a flaming sword, which is pretty cool. And you can see here the detail on it. Look, there's a crucifix. That's pretty cool. It's an actual crucifix there. You can see Christ on the cross, and on both sides, and the ribbing here. That's really nice. And this comes out, so it doesn't have to just stay flaming. It can or it can't. It doesn't have to, but there you go. It goes right in. It looks nice. Of course, the classic stand. It's got the DC Comics etching in it. And then here is his card with the artwork on there. It says Azrael, Batman, Curse of the White Knight. Azrael, Curse of the White Knight from Batman. Data file. Source, Batman, Curse of the White Knight, #1, Comics 2019. Real name, Jean-Paul Valley. Height, 6'4". Weight, 250 pounds. War veteran, Knight of the Order of St. Dumas, and now the Joker's key recruit in the crusade against Batman. Azrael is the Dark Knight's most powerful new threat and the one living link to a devastating secret about the Wayne family's legacy in Gotham City. And then the DC Multiverse logo right there with some other logos. And so that's pretty cool. Now, what's going to be interesting is to look at this figure against other figures because he's supposed to be a full 2 inches taller than Batman. Let's see about that. All right, so here is a little bit of a comparison shot of Azrael with the different Batmans. And as you can see here, I don't know. I'd give Batman the height advantage when it comes to the actual figures. He's supposed to be 2 inches taller than Batman, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it at all, to be quite honest with you. So that's it's rather interesting, and it goes back to the point that I've been making for a long time about these McFarlane toys. I don't mind them being the 7-inch scale. I actually kind of like it. You get more figure for your money, and I mean, my goodness, this is a $20 figure. Can you guys believe that? I mean, look at all this detail, and that's a $20 figure. But I would like to see them really start scaling them correctly within, you know, with each other, with the different figures and the different characters as they move forward. But we shall see. So there you have it, folks. That is my review of this Azrael figure from the White Knight story from DC Multiverse and McFarlane Toys. Can I just say that I am super impressed with this figure. I am really impressed with just the details, the sculpt, the materials even. Guys, you just don't you just don't see this kind of quality from just a $20 figure. And these are abundant. You can find them. They're not hard to find at all. You can buy them on Amazon. I got mine on Amazon, and we're going to be taking a look here coming up at both the Joker and the Batman from the same line. So stick around for that, all right? But hey, what did you think of this review? Do you like this figure? How can you not like this figure? If you don't like this figure, I definitely want to hear from you because I want to hear your point of view on that. But hey, let me know down in the comment section. Drop a comment down below. And then also follow me on social media so that we can have a conversation long after the video is done. I'd love to see how you display your toys. I would love to hear how long you've been collecting and what are the things that you collect. I love hearing from collectors all the time. It's just a fun thing. And also, if you are a collector or you're into toys, maybe you sell toys, whatever. A lot of you guys have seen the Poindexter Council where we talk about movies and nerd stuff, you know, here on the channel. I'm trying to put together a toy council where we can talk about toys, trends we see in toys, new toys coming out. I would love for you to be a part of that. And so, hey, contact me, get a hold of me on social media, and let's talk about maybe you joining up with us and the channel, all right? Also, thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all that you do. We just really appreciate it, and thank you for supporting the channel. And thank you to everyone who supports the channel, whether or not in super chats, when we do live streams, or of course just watching the videos. We just thank you so much for it. Also, make sure that you're subscribed, and that also that you hit that notification bell so that you know when we go live, because we go live a lot. And I'm actually thinking about doing some live toy unboxing videos. So here and there. So you're going to want to be a part of that. So hit that notifications bell. And then the biggest compliment we can ever get is if you share one of our videos. So share it with somebody that you think is a nerd or maybe likes toys, and let them know that the Poindexter Lounge is a place for them as well. Well, guys, until next time, my name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, saying I will see you in the toy aisle. You don't want to mess with Azrael, even though he doesn't seem to be really 2 inches taller than Batman. Till next time, stay nerdy. Bye-bye.